first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Jackson throwing again. It's caught by Mark Ingram.
Jackson complete to Mark Ingram. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Back deep for the Steelers, Ryan Switzer. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will get it at their own 20-yard line. First carry for James Conner, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Conner looking for space. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Come on, hey, Rocket. Check 43. Slip. Red Delta.
They run for the first time with Benny Snell. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Red. Do. Hey, 79. Left.
To throw is Rivers. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
You ain't going nowhere. Man left. 3 down. Check nickel. Check. Lucky.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
And that's why that position was created. Big, powerful, strong guy who can carry the ball and plow forward. That's exactly why you have him on the field. And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way.
Pick and choose the Mike. Watch Mike. Swift.
Jackson from the shotgun. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter.
Good play.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ingram.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Jackson. And this will be
Let's go, Moses.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Fucking right.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Mike 3. Let's go one more.
Again, Jackson. Flushed out right. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 36.
I know what to do next time. That ain't gonna happen.
Sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket.
I set myself up for that.
And that play was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They get just 2 out of it there, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This is Howard on 2nd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
Come on, bruh.
After almost being
Fucking
intercepted.
pick.
A pick there would have been great.
Come
The good
on.
news for the defense now. It's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Ravens kicker Justin Tucker onto the field. This is a 49-yard attempt at White Hash.
Good fucking kick.
And this way, the uprights gets right down the middle. And the Ravens starting first and 37. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Good.
There's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
390. Red Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Keep him guessing.
Set 180. Black 15. I'm going to run you over. Rivers from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh my God, bruh.
Through the contact, it's incomplete.
Oh
The coverage
God,
strong,
man.
and now it's 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it
Fucking
turned out.
straight, regular ass play,
Man,
wide
because the
open,
coverage
dog.
is way too tight.
Ain't got no
Unable to
cannon.
find anyone open.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This will be fielded at the 17. Able to avoid him at the 40. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where you're headed.
Woo! Fumble, come on, baby. Giving that bullshit.
Sit on a lead and play that way.
They made me side shuffle slow as hell.
What you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And his throw is incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Fuck! I couldn't even fix my defense, dog. That shit just pissed me off. That was easy. Wouldn't let me fix my shit. He pressed X quick as fuck.
With his first career NFL touchdown, as the Ravens push further out in front.
Damn, dog. I know I should have just flipped it.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
Should have flipped it. I know it, dog.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum? They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all of these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
First down, Rivers.
Pass interference. Come on, bro.
Complete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Rivers on first down.
Damn, that was my fault, bruh. I should have been through the fucking ball.
Vernon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him.
That was my fault. That was my
So
fault.
after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Rivers.
He's sending that overload blitz.
And he goes down once more.
He keeps staying in that shit.
Drop
Fuck
him at
that.
sacks on
Yeah,
first
one more
and
time.
2nd downs. Now leads to a
See if
3rd
we
and
can
long.
keep doing that shit. They keep saying, I don't understand. In a fucking 3-4.
Need something for deep in the
Yeah,
bag.
now you spread that fucking defense out now.
Went backwards, it's third and very long. From the gun, Rivers. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
I need to fucking pick ASAP.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion.
Stop playing. I should have fucking held trying. I didn't think he was going to break back on the ball that fast. Damn, I could have picked that up.
But that one incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Ingram.
Let's go, baby.
Tries to power forward, but he will not get
Man,
back
we
to
need
the
3
line
out
of
of this.
scrimmage.
I fucked up dropping back
Play
too
like
damn
that, it should
far.
be congratulations
Should've
all the
just
way
threw
around,
that
I think,
bitch.
because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, it's Jackson. Johnson with a completion over the middle. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Here's Switzer.
Damn, bro. I should have put my fast man out there early.
Struck. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Let's see what's on there. I know what's on.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
Dancing to his left. On the left side, it's McDonald. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Red! Red! Let's go, let's bring it! Let's bring it! Orbit! Check back 21. Here we go. Hey, check back 21. Left to right. Get him! Get him! Get him! Hey, check back 21. Mike 21. Check the hustle.
Off the play fake here, Rivers. Open man is Noah Brown. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be, and it turned out okay.
Not so bad at all. Remember, he's the son of a coach. And on that play, I think he made the old coach proud with that completion.
Hey, check, Mike 21. Hey. Take time.
They just got that play off. Now Rivers. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Steelers going to use their
Damn, I was trying to hold.
Nigga,
I had to do that shit fast.
The first half.
Oh, shit. That was one of them plays.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Wahoo! 50 okay, just like that.
To the air again here, Rivers.
Oh my God, Phillip!
No on the Ohio State man, the intended receiver.
Bomb.
And it's 2nd down.
Oh my God. No, damn, that was fucking wild. Shit.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action. Rivers.
Yes! Fucking bitch. He almost threw that bitch out of bounds again.
Vance McDonald in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Connor. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Ready, round 80. 0. 58.
Third and short yardage, Rivers. Got his target, Samuel. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Will, what you doing, bro? Huh? I was just saying.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I'm going to start calling him Benny Batman Smith.
You said what?
I'm going to start calling him Benny Batman Smith. You run the slow Batman.
Oh, Benny Snell.
5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check 3, 12.
And some space here. And he is out of bounds.
Hey, wait till you see this shit, Will.
15 yards on the play, 1st down.
That was a nice strong run by the guy they call the field general.
He's slow as shit.
Hey, I know that nigga was bad as shit. He was trying to get Earl Thomas over there, boy.
Hey, downtown! Wait, 89!
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Check, 180! 180! Come on! Check 48, the mark! Check 48, the mark! Hey, Rocket! Watch the screen! Hey, look for the school! 48 right now, let's go! I'm coming, baby, I'm coming, baby! Woo!
Great.
Throwing, Rivers.
On the goddamn hot dogs.
That'll be taken in there by James Washington.
I can't hear you.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Give me Noah Brown, bro.
No. I tried to get that touchdown earlier with that
Play
nigga.
number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Rush in! Load it!
On 3rd down, it's Connor. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Set 180! Block 15! Switch up! Cluster! Check back 21! Wait! Check back 21! Hey, Charlie! Shit! Watch the shit! Hey, I'm gonna go load it! Run 80!
From the red zone now, Rivers. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. They'll look to run with Connor. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Now Rivers.
Man, dog, I've been through this shit.
Back at the 9-yard line. Matt Judon.
I cannot find my place for shit,
sack of the season. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
Right. Damn! I should have kept going, Will. Damn! Fuck, I should have kept going. I should have did that handsy. Step back and then went forward. He would have got to the block. I had him too.
The defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. That bend don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
He just keep breaking that first tackle. That shit's starting to blow me. Nope. I'm not going for it this time.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They go with Howard to begin the drive. Up past the 25 to the 26.
Am I trying to get there?
Gain of 5.
Good one.
I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
it's Howard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic.
From the gun, Jackson.
Oh my God, they be cheating, bro. Hey, I was on that play. They made my nigga go for it early. I should have just kept running, bro. I was over that shit. Nobody got in. I blitzed the corners and still couldn't get in there.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, they run with Howard.
There we go. Good way to be there.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second
Trying to slow walk the clock.
This is what happens.
Know what he's trying to do.
Running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Second and 8. Jackson.
My God.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's
nigga just sacked it.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson now, operating from the gun, escaping the pressure right.
Let's go!
Pressure too much.
Fuck around with you, boy. Let's go, Nelson.
And their inaugural sack of the game.
Knew he was going to scramble outside. I say if he do, I had that covered.
A defensive end.
There was somebody like you.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, that's
all I wanted. Here we go, Switch. This what you did in college.
Switzer on the return.
This what you did in. You got blocked. What are you blocking? 98.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Fucking piece of shit. Just let the nigga run around. Everybody just run into me.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
But in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Bravo! He's coming. We got number one. Hey, easy. Let's go, team. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
From the 31, Rivers. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
I ain't even want to do that shit.
We can talk all we want.
That shit came out of nowhere.
It's also a game of mismatches.
That shit wouldn't let me do what I wanted.
Getting it to the back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On 1st and 10, Rivers.
Oh my God! Dog, this nigga is a bruh. Come on, Mo. Like he had to step on the nigga and just let him run right past him.
So how about that?
The fuck?
Switch. We're in the fourth quarter and it's a tie game.
That nigga Murray, man coverage is not there like that for them nigga to check Debo Sanders like that.
And everything is flipped in the other direction.
Shit, blow me, Mo.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense. Right?
This is caught inside the 50.
Damn, that was my fault.
And he takes it down.
Damn, I thought he's supposed to play the blue. Oh, no, I took him out. That was my man. Fuck. That was my fault. I just got to shut him down at the goal line. That was my fault. I thought that other nigga was the nigga that playing to the left.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Two times. We got 3.
They go with Howard again. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Take that one.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll try and run with their fullback.
Oh my God, bro. This some bullshit.
Mark Ingram. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have to.
I gotta fucking try to score, dog.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score.
Niggas couldn't even fucking get in there, dog.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I gave the nigga the motherfucker because I chose not to cover that fucking flag. It was basically true. I ain't think he was just going to chuck that bitch, and I thought he was going to overthrow it the way he was running.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Fuck! Nigga, he wasn't about to jump.
Drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rivers. To the right side.
Come on, bro. Why my niggas just, they lose gigs, man?
To the other 49, a gain of just 2. Rivers. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, dude. 58, 58, 58. Mike, you must be getting tired of seeing me. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. 58, Mike, 58. 58, Mike. Hey, 58. Five. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Now Rivers. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Ravens have...
Man, what the fuck, bruh? Fucking bullshit. I press X. They just be working, dog. I swear to God, dog. Nigga didn't even have possession of the ball because of the fumble.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for that next drive. And this one all with the shouting, you might say. There's one time remaining defensively. Probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And he's got room. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Only one timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have one timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else can.
Not with my chicken scratch, not at all.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets, defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Baltimore, a loss would have really hurt. As it stands, they finished the first half at 3-5. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us.